Good morning, everyone. This is Isuruko Yamamoto, and this morning I will be playing a multi-role. The previous videos I have been playing fighters, but of course I play every type of aircraft really. I'm not very good in heavy fighters, so it might take a while before I put my first heavy fighter video on. But I play a lot of multiroles as well, a lot of ground attack. I have a couple of bombers. So right now I am taking a multirole for a run. And what a multirole does is basically it's sort of a fighter, but it has armament to also engage ground targets. And this is a German multirole, and it's got insane guns. It turns like a brick, it falls out of the sky if you boost it too much speed. But the guns are just downright insane, and it's got some nice rockets and bombs. So, well, let's see how it goes. If we take a quick look at the mission, you can see that I need capture points, I need sector captures and defense kills. But the sector captures are relatively easy to accomplish, mostly. And if you like grades, then that's something to pay attention on when playing multi-role fighters. To just make sure to get as many caps as you can. Now we can see that I have a circle for dropping bombs off. Boom, blown up.
Be advised, the enemy is concentrating forces near the airfield.
Yeah, of course the defense aircraft here, I like them a bit less because they are really chasing me. And this thing is just not very good at being tailed. Because I can't really get away from that guy. I'm quite fast actually. But I'm really not very maneuverable. And in my fighters I'm insanely maneuverable because I built those fighters for that. And those fighters, I built them towards a maneuverability score of 100. And this thing has a maneuverability of 46. So that's a lot worse. Now let's see. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to survive this, which would be a shame really. No. But we can make another approach, of course. And then again, I have already gotten some capture points on the airfield, so I might as well try to do some damage to the mining.
Attention all fighters.
But it's clear that I do need to do something, because right now our team is losing pretty fast. Let's see what's going on here. really wouldn't want to lose our command center, and because these guns are so insanely brutal, I'm just quickly going to wipe out the bomber flight from the enemy. It's not always the most tactical thing to do, but in this case, because we have a command center of ourselves, it's quite important to have those command centers. And for now I'm just rendering the enemy's command center useless.
Great job. No enemy
And as you can see, I actually shot down that flight pretty quickly, so I hope well, that works. We'll have to see if it pays off. I'm gonna ignore this one. Now there's already a new flight coming in, but I'm ignoring that flight. Yeah, there we go. Airfield is ours now. Now this is a bit difficult because this is a mining plant, and minings tend to have an insane amount of anti-air, and if you're in a ground attack or a heavy fighter it might not even be that problematic, but when you're in a multi-role which doesn't have that much hit points, you might find that it can be really quite annoying. And then add to that there's a fighter behind me, then you'll find that stuff like that just doesn't work. This is really not going as I wanted to. Of course I like winning, but moreover right now the enemy is winning, and they are actually winning while I can't really see why. That's something that I really hate.
Soon be cut off from support. I say again, support will not be available. Step it up. We're losing the battle.
Might actually be that this dude has something to do with that. Yeah, it's lost. What a shame.
That's it. There's no way to break through for you now. You're on your own.
Anyway, I hope this gave a nice impression of what multiroles can do. And of course there are many different types of multiroles, because this one has both bombs and rockets. There are multiroles with rockets only.
Attention, all aircraft. Fall back and regroup.
In fact, this line goes to a multirole series that has rockets for anti-air use only, so not against ground targets. Well, these rockets do go against ground targets. You have multiroles with bombs only, like the Japanese multiroles. And you even have multiroles that don't have any ordnance, but they simply have guns, like the Yak multiroles. I myself have the Yak 7, and it does have rockets, but it also has a brutal gun, and later in the line you lose the rocket and you simply have to play with a very large gun. So yeah, I find multiroles to be enjoyable. It's really a nice class. It's a bit of a shame I lost this battle. I really tried my hardest here, but yeah, the enemy was just too strong. They had two players doing their best, and apparently those outplayed our players, but well, I would say that their bots perhaps also outplayed us a tiny bit. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, comments, be welcome, and otherwise I'll see you guys soon.